Hello, my friends. Now let's work on the NJSLA practice question number 3. Question number 3 is testing you the graphing of linear inequality. So there are 3 steps you must follow in order to graph linear inequality. Step 1, you pretend it's equal. Okay, we change it back to linear equation. Doesn't matter what kind of inequality sign you have, we will pretend they are equal sign, okay? Step 2, you need to fix the line, which means there are 2 different lines you need to graph. Greater than or less than, you have to use the dotted line, which means every single point on this line is not your solution. Greater than or equal, less than or equal, you have to use a solid line or called real line, which means every single point on this line is your solution. Third step, you need to shade it because the solution for inequality, which usually are unlimited combinations for x and y. So in your graphing, which is an area, so you need to pick up either above your graphing line or below your graphing line and then shade it. Now let's look at question number 3. Question number 3. It gives you 2 inequalities, which is x plus y less equal than 6, x plus 2y less equal than 8. Now let's see how can we graph it. First, we're going to pretend it's equal. And double check x plus y, that's the standard form for linear function. Standard form for linear function. Therefore, using the xy-intercept will be much easier. Now, y-intercept, x-intercept. Quickly write down 2 parentheses. Remember, the xy coordinate, the order pair is always x, comma, y. When we have 0, comma, something, which means x is 0, we're looking for y. If x is 0, 0 plus y equals 6. Y is 6. And so that's this one. It's always x, comma, y. If y is 0, we're looking for x. If y is 0, x plus 0 equals 6, where x is 6. So you are able to find out those 2 points when you try to graph it. Okay, now let's see when I have my xy coordinate 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, negative 2, negative 2. Okay, so 0, comma 2 means x is 0, 0, comma 6, x is 0, y is 6. X is 0, y is 6. I had my first point here. Second one, x is 0, y is 6. Y is 0. Sorry, x is 6, y is 0. X is 6, y is 0. I found my second point. Now I just need to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Then I'm done for my second step. However, what kind of line do we need to use? Since you do have the equal sign here, therefore we need to use a solid line. Now, step 3, shade it. Let's see, should I shade above this line or below this line? So, since it's less than 6, I will guess it's below. But you need to use your 0 point to confirm your guessing. This means when x is 0 and y is 0. Now let's see. Let me substitute here my 0 point is right here. 0, comma 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 less than 6. Okay, I know my point is in my solution area. Therefore, I'm going to shade below the line I graphed because my 0 point satisfy my inequality, which means 0 is in my solution area. Okay, now let's look at the second one. Second one, same thing. Find out the x-y intercept when x is 0, 2y equal 8 divided by 2 for both sides, y is 4. So when y is 0, x equal 8. Now let's see. Plot those 2 points in. You are going to have when x is 0, y is 4. When x is 8, y is 0. And we do have the equal sign here, therefore we need a solid line again. Okay, now let's see. Should we shade it above or shade it below? Because the last step is always shaded. Okay, less than, I will guess below the green line because it's less than. Using double 0, 0 point to confirm your guessing. 0 plus 2 times 0 is 0, is 0. 0 less than 8. Yes, my guessing is right. However, this time I will only shade the overlap area, so which means only below the red and the green line, which is double shaded area, is your solution area. Okay, that's your solution area. Okay, go back to check with your A, B, C, D. As we can see, part A and B, we can quickly eliminate them away. So C and D with 6, 8, and 4. I don't have 4 here. Therefore, part D is your correct solutions. So let's look at part C. Part C is just trying to confuse you with how do you substitute or how do you plot those points back to your coordinate system. If you flip it over, think this is x, it's a 4 and a 0, then you might pick up the wrong answer. So be very careful. And the coordinate pair, it is always x, comma, y. X is always in the front. When you plot the point in, make sure if x is 0, I'm going to follow on the x-axis, okay? If follow the y-axis, excuse me. And if your y is 0, I'm going to follow the x-axis. Just pay attention, be very careful when you plot those points. Quick review for question number 3 is testing you graphing linear inequality system. 3 steps. First one, pretend they are equal. Graph them as a linear equation. You can use the xy intercept or y equal mx plus b form for the slope and the intercept form. Second step, you need to fix the line. If you do have the equal sign, use a solid line. If you do not, use a dotted line. Last step, shade it. And either you shade above your graphing line or below your graphing line, which depends on what kind of sign you have here. And make a guess and use the 0 point to confirm your guess. And then shade it. The overlapped area is your solution area. This is all for question number 3.